ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. 3D comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking back shit. Subscribe.
Yeah, these are warming shelves.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Marvel Legends Fantastic Four Vintage Collection Retro Card High Evolutionary. If you're trying to get your Marvel Legends, you can do so at
Search your feelings, you know it be true.
Dorkside Toys is a store for you. Link below.
Boy, down there, I ask you to please hit that like button, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And looking forward to this one, pretty sweet. Nothing on the side of the packaging though. On the back, you can see the High Evolutionary, another picture right there, as well as an image of all the figures from the wave. And then on this side, nothing going on, or on the top, or at the bottom. So let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's the High Evolutionary out of the packaging, fairly vanilla posed and looking really cool. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Not too many accessories. Let's get a quick look at those and then we'll take a closer look at the figure. I would prefer more accessories rather than the fancy card back, but this is what we have. 2 sets of hands, and we have fists and open hands. That's it. I do recommend heating up these hands before you start bending the hinges because mine were pretty stiff, and these are brand new hands to my knowledge. I don't think I've seen these before, so yeah, not bad looking. Holy crap, there's a lot to unpack here. For the High Evolutionary, Herbert Wyndham was inspired by Mr. Sinister or Nathaniel Essex into developing evolutionary genetic research, and he was aided by the Inhuman Fader. He's also worked with Miles Warren, the Jackal, and Jessica Drew's father, Arnim Zola later on. I mean, this guy is deep into the 616, just basically connected in every kind of way. But yeah, he has a spaceship and he goes throughout space and just studying and developing his research and trying to evolve, and he went from human to this kind of mechanical form later on due to the suit combining with him and getting crushed by the Hulk and stuff. So he's got a ton of superpowers. He's got the super brains, the super strength, he's got the precognitive abilities, the cosmic awareness, regenerative suit, and then he also has matter and energy manipulation. And originally he seemed to be more of a magenta color, later on more of a red color, but what Hasbro's done here, I feel like they've injected a little bit of that magenta pigment into the red plastic, because the way the light reflects it, sometimes it looks a little bit pink, right? It has that magenta look, and I just think that is amazing. I also love the detailed sculpt in this head right here. That is just really impressive for me. I love how the eyes are painted right there. Really cool looking mohawk, and he's got nice silver paint apps on the very top right there with those rivets as well. Everything's looking very clean. I'm happy as hell to see a bunch of paint apps on the back of the figure. We don't really get that very often. Seems like it should be a thing that should happen a lot more often, but it just doesn't. And we have all of these dots painted very well. I think the deco is applied very accurately, so I'm really happy with that. You might find little imperfections here and there. And as far as the aesthetics go, my biggest gripe is that I have a little bit of this swirling on the chest. What the hell is with this line right here? Or this line right here? So those weird random lines really do bother me. Just really wish it wasn't there. But I do like how these dots are painted and everything, and this is all brand new sculpt throughout on this thing. I love the whole like mechanical cybernetic arm detail that we're seeing right here. Pinless joints look fantastic. A little bit of marbling in that hand right over there. I do have a black stain on the skirt piece right over here. So minor imperfections. Yep, it does have minor imperfections, but I think compared to most of the stuff that we're seeing, it's just getting better and better with the paint applications. And I really like how there's a little bit of a bluish hue in these like metallic riveted limbs right here. And again, pinless joints right there. A little bit of a translucency with the plastic. And then, kids, cover your eyes. Oh, there's nothing there. But, I don't know, I just wanted to see more of the legs, to be honest with you, because I really like how this sculpt looks. So, a little bit of marbling on that side. You know, the details, or the flaws of the details right here are very minor. And you can see some rivets in the hinges right there that I really like. Boots look very good over here, and he has peg holes at the bottom of the feet. Really good articulation on this figure, even though I prefer the ball joint with the hinge. We have the dumbbell joint, and he could look up pretty far and down that much. You get side-to-side motion, and and good head pivoting. I like that you could bend these shoulder joints so that the arms are all the way in. You can rotate a full 360 as long as you're splaying outward and away from those shoulder pads. So get that all the way rotated. You can move the shoulders out above the 90-degree mark, and you do get a bicep swivel, the pinless double jointed elbows, and then the wrists turn side to side, and they all hinge up and down. We get a diaphragm joint that turns side to side, very clicky. Diaphragm pivoting, crunches forward only the tiniest bit. Damn, I really wish we had more range of movement than that. Moves back that far, and then you get the hips that move all the way outward, and he will kick forward that much and back a little bit. Upper thigh cut, pinless double jointed knees, and then you get the ankles or the boots that rotate side to side. Ankles do move down, they do move up, and he has beautiful ankle pivot. Now to measure out the high evolutionary, you can see that he is standing right at about 6.5 inches tall. Then for a size comparison, here's the high evolutionary next to some other genetic modification villains that we have in the 616. We have the Jackal, Arnim Zola, and Mr. Sinister. And the high evolutionary can change his size, like Galactus size, so kind of doesn't matter how tall he is, right? It could just change his size. Then here's the high evolutionary next to the Marvel Legends Ex Nihilo, and I thought these were both in the Jonathan Hickman Avengers run, but I know Ex Nihilo was. I thought the high evolutionary was, but I could be wrong about that. So let me know. It was a while ago when I read that, and I didn't like it very much, so my memory of it is very weak. Then here's the high evolutionary next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man, and stop motion isn't gone forever. It will be back. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, show some love to the channel. If you didn't, well, don't show any love to the channel, but either way, I hope if you're new here and you want to see more videos, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell as well. This is a very cool figure. Oh, and big thanks to all the supporters on the Tron and membership. But this right here is a very cool figure. I really do like it a lot. I'm going to say, like, my two biggest complaints really are those weird lines that I have on the chest, and I wish that we'd gotten some energy effect accessories. That would have been pretty cool to get, you know, some, I don't know, glowing hand effects or some kind of, you know, the energy projection effects that you could put around the wrists. That would have been pretty neat to have with the figure. I really didn't want to get all of these figures from this wave, so I'm kind of happy it's not a Build-A-Figure wave, but at the same time, I don't have any use for keeping the vintage collection card around, so that's going into the recycling bin. So yeah, I really would have rather had more accessories, but at the same time, I do like this figure a lot, man. It looks fantastic. I don't know what else to ask from it. Like, it hit all the points that I wanted to see for a high evolutionary figure, and I want to know what you guys think about it. But for me, at the price point of around $27, I'm going to give this high evolutionary figure a Sun rating of, I love it. And it would just go a little further. It would get the highest rating if it had accessories or more accessories to go along with it. But other than that, I think it's a dope high evolutionary figure. I want to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comments section below. If you want to see the latest in Marvel news, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.
Crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face,